Guru
Kalakshethra, today's world-renowned institution for fine arts, was established in 1936 after the extraordinary revolutionary success of Rukmini Devi's first performance of Bharatanatyam at the Theosophical Society in Adyar. After this, Bharatanatyam has got the dignified name as Bharatanatyam, which means Bhava, Raga, Thala, Natya. Before that, it was called as Dasyatam and Sadhiratam. Kalakshethra is not only famous for Bharatanatyam, it has all Indian classical art forms in it, like classical vocal, Carnatic instruments, and all other art forms. It's really a temple for all Indian fine arts. That is why it is Kalakshethra. This Kalakshethra, first it was located in Theosophical Society. She has started this institution with very few students like Sharda, Leelavati, Radha and Anandi. Pashupati, Raman and Lakshman began studying music and soon more students followed. Today, Kalakshethra became the first dance institute to establish a meaningful theoretical syllabus for dancers. In 1960, Kalakshethra moved to the beautiful place in Thiruvanmiyur. This place had a sapling of the great banyan tree in the Theosophical Society. Rukmini Devi was born in 1904 at Madurai. Her father was an engineer and the family moved from place to place as their father's job demanded. After he retired from government service, Rukmini Devi's father bought land next to Theosophical Society estate in Adyar. After the death of her father, the family grew close to Dr. George Arundel, a distinguished theosophist and an associate of Dr. Annie Besant. In 1920, when Rukmini Devi was 16, she married Dr. Arundale with Annie Besant's blessings and with the approval and support of her mother and brothers. However, they faced a great deal of opposition from a conservative society in Madras, but stayed firm in their resolve and remained happily married until Dr. Arundale's death in 1945. Marriage to Dr. Arundale changed Rukmini Devi's life. She began to travel widely with her husband on theosophical work. She also became very close to Dr. Annie Besant and helped her with her work. Although she was very young at that time, she observed and absorbed a great deal of the values and concerns of those who worked with Annie Besant for the freedom of India and for the revival of Indians' cultural heritage. On her travels, Rukmini Devi met the legendary ballerina Anna Pavlova. They travelled on the same ship to Australia. Rukmini Devi was fascinated by the great artist. I can never forget her, for she showed me the great possibilities in dance as an art form. At the Theosophical Society in Adyar, Rukmini Devi often took part in theatrical productions and later began to create dances and plays. However, she wrote, I felt dissatisfied and wanted very much to learn Bharatanatyam based on the classical music which I loved and to do something more serious. She began to seek dance performances and performers. Rukmini Devi composed and produced over 30 dance dramas based on traditional forms, which have retained their freshness and beauty even 60 years after some of them were created. They are still being performed and retain the power to entrance audiences and to create a sense of the temple on the stage, which was her intention. Perhaps the greatest monument to Rukmini Devi is the manner in which the dance she brought out of the shadows has flourished and grown. The rhythms of Bharatanatyam in the Kalakshethra style may be heard on almost every continent on the earth, and young boys and girls across the globe eagerly absorb her style, if not her compositions.
Yeah, to talk about Rukmini Devi is a big ocean, because everything that she does, she always enjoys what she does, and she believes in beauty in everything. Aesthetics, that's what she used to always say. Whatever work we do, whether it is writing or painting or drawing or dancing, filmmaking, anything, putting a column, she believed in beauty. Whatever we do, we have to do it properly. So I think I like that very good principle of hers. And one more thing which I really admire what she did is, she had great foresight in the sense, see nowadays we talk about vegetarianism, which is very fashionable. But she had started all this vegetarianism somewhere in 1940s, where people used to do a lot of sacrifices, animal sacrifice, eat meat. At that time itself, she got into something called vegetarianism, which I think is a very, very modern thinking of hers. And one more thing which she was much ahead of her times was her starting of the Montessori section. Again, now it is very fashionable to say that I study in a Montessori section and Montessori kind of a teaching where there is no stress on the child. It's all only about development and learning from your friends, from your peer. Now we talk about such systems in the 21st century, but she has been doing all this practically from 1930s. So I really appreciated that was her foresight. She had a lot of vision, which is what is Rukmini Devi and Kalakshethra all about.
Guru